Hey everybody, it's the Plowboy here, and I want to tell you don't subscribe, just watch to the end. Now, this YouTube sphere has gone insane with podcast insanity, and nobody's bringing any clarity. It's all hype, it's all clips, it's all fuss, and it's an example of trauma that has not yet been fully processed. Now, the reason we're here is because we don't have enough information. And the information that we're getting is contradictory, it's overload, it's sensory overload. And people are just going through the grieving process. We got like Tim Pool totally flipping out, dropping the C word on Candace. We got Erica Kirk on live TV telling everybody to just stop, but she won't answer any questions. Then we got podcasters like Jesse on Fire. He just laughs at everybody, and it's just complete and total chaos. What I want to bring to this channel is clarity. Remember, we're getting too much information that's not been substantiated. We're getting a lot of assumptions. We got the FBI, and nobody trusts the FBI, people. And that's another reason why we're here, is because we do not trust the FBI. What they say does not make sense. They've let us down on the Epstein files. The Trump thing with what's his name? I don't even remember his name. Um, the guy who came after Trump, Thomas Crooks. And the FBI is just a freaking bunch of idiots right now. Kash Patel running around with his little Nashville girlfriend and throwing temper tantrums about a jacket on a plane. I mean, what is going on? It's complete nonsense. It's utter lunacy. And on this channel, stick with me. I've got some really great insights coming your way because I think differently than all of these other YouTubers. That's why I'm just like, please, I'm not going to ask you to like, I'm not going to ask you to subscribe. I just want your ear. I just want you to hear me out, because am I the only one that sees this for what it really is just a circus? You know, um, Nobody's really focusing on solutions. We had a hearing today, and we got this kid Tyler Robinson. The FBI claims they have a good case. And what if everything Candace says is just coincidences? And what if Turning Point USA's weird, almost like a deflection and a narrative control campaign? What if that's about something else? We don't know. We just don't know. Everybody's acting so strange around this whole thing. And we're all still reeling from what happened, man. We're all in the 5 stages of grief, in random orders. I mean, just stick with me on this. Let me sort this out, and I'll get back to you with clarity. I have a framework that I like to use. I like to put things into context. I like to look at the language being used. I like to weigh it against scripture, see what kind of takeaways we can get, and keep ourselves grounded. Keep ourselves focused, and not get caught up in all this drama. The truth will come out. And these podcasters, as insane as they have been, they're trying their hardest. They're trying their hardest to process this. They want truth, they want justice, they want transparency. But at the same time, they're willing to take a rumor and blow it up into a fact. So there's just a lot of different angles that are going into this. Now, I do have my TPUSA is Weird series that I'm posting, as I finish it up and break it up into little chunks. And that's just kind of my first reaction to what's going on. It's not just TPUSA that's weird. It's everything's getting weird. All these podcasters are getting weird. Candace is getting weird. um, everybody, there is clarity if you know where to look for it and you can see what it looks like, and it's not in blowing up false claims or looking at coincidences or doubting the FBI. None of that's going to bring clarity. It's going to take time, and we're going to do it together. We're going to get through this together. Anyway, I'm the Plowboy. Like I said, don't subscribe. Your watching is all I need.